Personally, I get confused with what I want to do with my life, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that is perfectly healthy, perfectly normal, and a lot of people are really confused on what they want to do with their lives, mainly because of the economy and how it's been set up, and you just need to make more money. You feel like you seriously need to make so much money in order to even afford a lifestyle, in order to survive, in order to afford living on your own. So all these career choices that we're making are being based off of financial reason and not off of passion and what you truly want to do. I feel like in order to really grasp what you truly want for yourself, you need to take the money out of the equation. You need to imagine if money wasn't an issue, what would you really want to do? Even if, okay, obviously, if money wasn't an equation, you wouldn't have to pay for anything, right? You wouldn't have to pay for rent. You wouldn't have to pay for the bills, the water you drink. You wouldn't have bills per se. So what would you do? What would you do if you had no connection to money? If that was not the drive, if the drive was truly what you wanted? That's how you should be making decisions. And it doesn't have to be irresponsible decisions. Like, obviously, money is what makes the world go round at this point. But I feel like money comes when you truly have a passion for something and you consistently work for it. And I make an example of YouTube. For example, I always make YouTube as an example because it's in my face, it's in your face. And my YouTube channel has been growing. My initial intention with YouTube was never money. It was never money. My intention was to honestly express myself and put myself out there because a lot of people do that. I feel like a lot of people were gonna relate with what I had to say. So that was my intention, that was my passion, my drive. What I got out of it, I'm monetized, I'm building a fan base, I'm building followers, subscribers, people who like what I have to say, and they also give their input. Like, there's a lot of connections that I built through YouTube and consistently doing something that I liked and not with the intention of money. What you decide to do for the rest of your life shouldn't feel like the biggest decision ever. It should feel natural. It should feel like this is it. This is my calling, this is my passion. This is definitely what I want to do for the rest of my life. A lot of people question that even when they get to that point, like going to school for so many years, going to be that doctor, going to be that surgeon, that, that hierarchy of position that you want to be in a career. And I feel like choosing something like that should be vulnerable for you. It should be not just for the money, and that's where we lose trace of that. We lose sight and why we truly do things, because it's all based off of money. It's all based off of if we can afford it, based off of can it put the roof over my head, And a lot of people are in positions where that's the only type of decision they can make because they're not able to, they can't live if they don't make money, That's where we're at now. It's so bad. It's so bad. We have to be controlled by this thought of money. And it's like if you're not out here trying to start a business or to become a millionaire or sit here and be a real estate tycoon, like, you're not going to be making anything and you're going to be miserable, broke, and you're not going to do anything because there's no money to do anything with. And this is a huge dilemma, and it's just rising and rising and rising. People are going to end up being things that they don't want to be, and it's going to be a huge depression. It's already depressed. Everyone's depressed now. It's bad. No one wants to work. It's not even that no one wants to work. No one wants to do the job they're doing. They're stuck doing it. They have to do it. Because we're not thinking in our passions, we're thinking in logic. We are literally in survival mode. It's like apocalypse, but financial. It's a financial apocalypse. We're not able to make our own decisions. We're only able to think in money terms. And that takes away from our individuality, takes from our soul. Money is the root of all evil, guys. Money is the root of all evil. It is the devil. Remember that. Remember what's on the dollar bill. That's what is driving us. We are all herded sheep in these jobs. You know, we're not actually choosing things for ourselves. And in order to really choose things for yourself, take the money out of it. Take the money out of it. That's probably the best advice that I can give. I give that to my sister. My sister's younger than me, and you know, she would express to me on how I don't know what to do with my life, and she's young, so it's like there's no pressure. There's no pressure. There's always a job you can work, but as a career in a whole, you got to step back and really think, what do I really want to do for the rest of my life? What do I have a passion for? And what drives me to feel fulfillment every day? It doesn't have to be money, guys. It doesn't have to be money. And I'm not even trying to argue the fact that you got to put a roof over your head. Obviously, if you got to get the money, you got to get the money. If you're in a position where you have to get it, you have to get it. But I want everyone to keep in mind that in order to get what you want out of the world, you need to take money out of it. Take the idea of money, take the connection, the tie to money out of it, because that's the only way you're able to make a true, sensible decision for your soul. Not for anything else, not for anybody else, for your soul. What makes you happy? Like, what would make you happy? Money makes you happy, right? But I feel whatever you like, whatever you are consistently doing that makes you happy, money follows. Money will follow. I truly believe that. And I feel like the system is so effed up because they don't want you to do what you want to do. They want us to be, I say they, like I mean the economy. People who control the big lump sums of money is they. People who have millions and millions and millions of dollars is they. That's who I talk about. But if you are in a job or career that you don't really like or enjoy, just keep in mind in the future when you go make another decision, it needs to be not based off money. Money comes. Money comes to those who are passionate. The system is messed up. The system is messed up because I feel like if everyone did what they like to do, obviously it would be a lot happier. There'd be more sociable people. We'd be making eye contact because we're confident in ourselves. But it's not like that. The system is messed up. They want people doing things they don't want to do, like working a cashier job. And, you know, why aren't we, if we have AI, why aren't we filling in those jobs? You know, let us be who we want to be. And at this point, I feel like that's where we're headed. If you're not becoming this content creator, or if you're not out here really putting yourself out there, like you're gonna be a cashier. You know, that's where we're headed. It's like if you're not putting your full effort into becoming like this tycoon of whatever it is, you're gonna end up doing something you don't want to do. That's how it's set up. It's rigged. It's all rigged. And there could be people that have already messed up with their decisions, you know, and that's sad. It's sad to see people seriously stuck in their positions. Like, I would never want to see myself like that. I would never want to see any of my family members stuck. It's sad. And it's becoming a huge Great Depression. Great Depression. No one is happy. No one wants to work. You go out these days to a grocery store, the cashier is giving you an attitude because they don't want to be there. They want to do things for them. They want to do what makes them happy. This is everybody. This is everybody. And if I'm going to be able to talk to anybody, it's going to be the younger generation, because we got a blank slate. You have a blank slate. If you have a blank slate, you didn't mess anything up yet. You're not stuck anywhere. You have the option to ramp it up and do something that you like to do, because money comes. I'm telling you, that's how it works. Money comes to those who seriously can do it. Just like Ratatouille, food comes to those who love to cook. Money comes to those who do things they love. Right? Disney said it, or Chef Cousteau said it. So if you love to do something, money will always come. If you don't like doing something, you'll be chasing money. Money will not come to you. You will be chasing money. Money comes to those who do things that they love. Simple as that. Well, it's not simple, but if you just take the thought of money, it becomes simple. it becomes more simple for you. It becomes less indecisive. It becomes less controlling, because money controls everything. Money is what makes the world go round. Like, we can't ignore that. It's life. Like, that's how it all played out. And you have the power. You have the power to control the money part. Don't let money control you. You have the power to control what comes into your life. So if you take the thought of how much money you can make and you just do what makes sense to you, I swear things will start attracting to you, and you will receive the abundance, the money, even help. You'll receive friends, you'll receive maybe people that would want to invest in you. You know, that's how it works. If you are doing something that is of full confidence and you fully believe in it, other people will follow and believe in you too. That's how it works. If you are constantly depressed at a job, no one's gonna believe in you. Your boss isn't gonna sit there giving you raises all the time. It's not about you, it's about the business. You're a worker bee at that point, especially if you don't like what you do. If you like being a librarian, cool. If you're a librarian, you can take that and you can make money off of that because that's what you like to do. You can, express these books and ideas to other people and, build a community, build something out of it, and everything attracts to that. If you are attracting people in your life, you will definitely attract money. 1000%. If you're attracting people, what comes with people is money. Money, ideas, power. Power is the utmost, money creates power. Yeah, I wanted to talk about this today because I feel like it's just a big dilemma in the world right now, and even I'm experiencing it. Being on YouTube is not the end all be all, but quite honestly, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I'm passionate about. I'm not doing anything for anybody else in particular. It's for me. And what I'm attracting is lots of fans, lots of support, love, people who want to hear me. I'm attracting people. I'm attracting the energy that I want, and I'm not doing it off the strength of money. I'm not doing it off of that. I'm doing it off the strength of my first video. My first video, I did not think anyone was going to watch it. And that's exactly how you should live your life. You should live your life like no one's watching. Like no one's going to see you. No one's going to see you fail. No one's going to see you F up, because why should you care? At least you're trying. At least you're putting the first foot forward and you're making traction in your life, because once you have the traction, you're doing it. You're going to receive. You're going to get what you want on the other side, and you're going to get to your destination. As soon as, you got to keep moving, So if you ever feel not if you ever feel, because I say this to myself all the time. If I ever feel like I'm, not doing something right, or I need to be making more money, just take that into your passion. Take that into what truly sparks your imagination, what truly sparks your interest, what makes you really happy. What makes you happy? It could be anything. It doesn't have to be what everyone else likes. Stop trying to be like everybody else. You're not everybody else. You are you, just like I am me. We are individuals. And that's why I'm saying money creates this herd of sheep where we're all the same. Why would you want to be like me? Why would you want to be like the next person? Why would you want to be be yourself? Because that is the most priceless possession is yourself. You are the attraction of money, and you can attract what you want. So if you take that thought of finances out of your brain, you'll be able to think very clear, very, very clear. And you can plan your life out accordingly to how you feel, and things will come to you. And it's a lot easier to do this with the blank slate. Don't get me wrong. I do understand there's a lot of people that are in positions in life that they can't think like that. I understand this. This is reality. But I want I just want people to understand that even if you're stuck in a position, you can still get out of it. You can still get out of it. I promise you. If you start today and you stay consistent, I promise you, you will get out of it. You will not feel like you are a slave to money. And I don't want anyone to feel like a slave to money. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We are born for better than that. We are more fulfilled human beings than to sit there and count paper. Like, you know, money can buy happiness, but it's an idea of happiness. It just buys the environment of stress-free. Like if anything were to happen to you, like if you went to the hospital and you had a broken leg and you had to pay for that, money will erase that stress. You know, technically speaking, money will erase that stress of having to pay for a leg, you know? So yes, money will come, but do not chase it. Do not chase it. Do not chase the idea of money. Do not chase the idea of, yeah, I'm going to be a doctor and I'm going to be making, 6 figures, and you can make 6 figures doing anything else, bro. At this point, 2024, like they've opened the railroad, not the railroad. They've opened up the runway. So anyone can do anything they want. But the crazy thing is, there's so many distractions. People aren't doing that. There's only some people that are really taking that opportunity, taking that chance to figure something out the alternative route, not taking the college route and working the 9 to 5. There's people that like that. Don't get me wrong. There's people that honestly want that as their life. And if you don't want that as your life, you need to figure out what you do want, because I swear to you, there is an open runway. There is an open runway to do anything you want to do in this day and age, in 2024, right now. There is a runway. You need to go. You need to go right now. It's like now or never, because within the next 5-10 years, the people that are starting now are already gonna be like vets. They're already gonna be in it. The people that are consistent now are already ahead of you. You need to start now today. Start now today, and you will reap what you attract, what you want to attract. And if it's money, it will be money. But quite honestly, if you are chasing money first, it won't come. And you need to chase the passion first, and the money will come. It will come. Especially if you're consistent. Money loves consistency. Money freaking eats up consistency. Like if you go to work every day, obviously you're going to get money. Consistency. You got to go to work every day to get the check. Money loves consistency. It could be anything, yo. It could be anything you do consistent. Money will follow. I swear. I swear. And it's not just you doing it. You obviously got to do it in a strategic way. There's ways to do it. But if it's something you love to do, you'll figure it out. You got to have faith. You'll figure it out. If you don't have faith, you'll figure it out. The confidence also comes with money. Like, if you're not confident, money will not feel like you deserve it, Like, why would you deserve money if you're not confident in what you're doing? But all in all, this is what I wanted to talk about today, and I really hope that I open some eyes, and change your perspective a little bit on what you truly want for yourself. Because a lot of us are a little distracted. We're distracted, and we really don't know what we truly want. And yeah, we just got to realize that money will attract regardless of what you do. And now is the best time to start. The best time to start is yesterday, but guess what? You have now. You have now. Because the people that are consistent now are going to be ahead of you. So you just got to think of it like that. Money loves consistency. So start now. Start now. Who cares what people think? Who cares what you think? Like, why are you going to judge yourself? It's your life. Do what you want to do. Take the thought of money out and live your life how you want to live it. Point blank, period. Thank you, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I have a couple more days until I move, so I'm really excited. But yeah, thank you guys and have a beautiful day.